I'm going to send you this to put into your ChatGPT or whatever AI that you use to help it catch up. And also, because of the way it's structured, I'm actually going to make this into a presentation that I leave for the team to watch, talking about the other 8 income streams involved in what we're doing. But for this video specifically, I have a step-by-step action blueprint that I want all of us to follow this weekend. And yes, it is that easy. As if you're already looking at the top of the screen, those are all the steps involved in it, not very many at all. And if we start today, by the end of this weekend, you will have money in your hand, and in about 30 days time, you'll have a lot more money in your hand as well. So let me explain what we're doing here. So the first thing that we're doing is we're going to bizbuysell.com. It's an M&A site, mergers and acquisitions, where people can sell their businesses and other people can buy their businesses. We're going to type in the state that we give you, or states based on your work ethic. And then in the filters, you're going to type in $100,000 EBITDA and a $200,000 asking price. Now that's called a 2 cap. We're looking for 1 caps. So why would we have a 2 cap filter? What is a 1 cap? What is a 2 cap? What is a cap rate? Here's what a cap rate is. So your EBITDA compared to your asking price is what a cap rate is called. If you had a $100,000 EBITDA and a $100,000 asking price, you'd have a 1 cap rate. If you had a $100,000 EBITDA but a $1 million asking price, you would have a 10 cap rate. So those are the scales that we're going to use. A lot of times it's just common sense, these terminologies, but they're for some reason super important in this industry. So as they come up, don't worry, I got you. I'll break them down just like that in any time that we are addressing them. So we're looking for 1 caps. But specifically, we're not going to block out any of the ones that have a $200,000 asking price, because I've found that with our numbers, number one, the business owner is actually going to make more money if they do what we ask them to than if they just sell one time and they do manage to sell for the $200,000. But secondly, that a lot of times these business owners are putting out something that they don't even expect to get. So if they have a $200,000 asking price, that's because they expect negotiations to happen. So we can get them down to that $100,000, $150,000, and even blow their mind by telling them flat out, like, hey, we're looking to buy 90% of your business and then allow you to sell that 10% with us in the end. And that's actually going to make you more than if you sold 100% for the $200,000 right now. And then, so a good percentage of them are going to come on as well. But even if they didn't, even if we got 0 of the 2 caps involved, if you just type in the states we give you, and if you just do the filters the way that we show you, I promise you there are dozens of 1 cap companies that fit exactly what we're looking for, and we're just here scooping them up right now. From there, once you establish the filters and you're ready, you're going to send a copy and paste message that we've already created for you. You guys know from working with me that you don't have to have a creative thought in your head, even though several of you are content creating superstars. So you can turn around and edit this how you want to after you've tried my chocolate cake. You know the Lisa Grossman analogy. I've baked a chocolate cake before I ask any of you to come into the kitchen, and the chocolate cake recipe works. It bakes a chocolate cake almost every single time. So go ahead and try it and then edit it how you see fit if you want to from there. But if you just want to send out the copy and paste message, it'll work like gangbusters. So you turn around, you send the copy and paste message to the business owner. They're going to turn around and they're going to ask you to sign an NDA. Now, this is very common in this industry because what's about to happen is they're about to send you their P&Ls, their tax returns, their actual, financial statements that are sensitive to the business, the good, bad, the ugly, all of that stuff. And don't worry, you don't have to analyze it yourself. In fact, we give you 2 easy steps in that regard. You send us the financial statements, as well as you just throw it in ChatGPT with the exact copy and paste message that we give you. And ChatGPT is going to test the stability of the income. It's going to test to see if there's any there's going to see with the due diligence if this is a good business to buy or not, or if it's going to blow up in our face. And then obviously our CFO and our legal team are going to do the proper due diligence on that side as well. But you'd be scary accurate to see that chat can point you in the right direction and those kind of things. So even if you want to follow along with what we're doing, just throw it into ChatGPT, see what it says. If chat gives the green light, if it has the right EBITDA and it has the right asking price, then we go ahead from there and we send them an LOI and a partnership agreement to sign. The LOI gives us the right to buy the business at whatever price we mentioned and then to resell it. The partnership agreement gives us the right to deploy our cross promotion, government contracts, AI services, and all the other things that we do to help increase the EBITDAs of companies into that business owner's company. And either they pay us for it up front and they give us a percentage of the profits, or they give us half of the profits that we generate for them, which is super lucrative considering you'll see, obviously we're talking $100,000 companies, but as we collect 30, 50, 100 of them, you got $10 million at 100 of them. So if we helped 100 of them increase their EBITDA by just 20% from the things that we do, that's $1 million in our pocket instead of, 5 figures from each one of them paying us. So major types of things, even along the way of selling these, that make us some crazy money, but you're going to have them sign the LOI, sign the partnership agreement, and then obviously that little caveat, if they're a $200,000 company, we're also going to have a quick conversation with them. We're going to say, hey, we want to buy 90% of your company. We want to buy it for this price, and then we want you to sell with us to this private equity roll-up. They're going to say yes. They're going to sign that partnership, that LOI, and then same thing. They'll be under LOI. They'll be under partnership agreement. Now, from there, you're going to go to our private lending partner and you're going to get approved for this business. Surprise, surprise, as part of our team, as part of the vision, and as part of my actual partners. I don't leave you guys in the dark. I don't leave you guys out on the cold. These businesses are going in our names, including yours. So you're going to get 20% of one of these businesses, but that's actually the cut that I make on all of this as well. So you're my actual partner in all of this. So you're going to get a business in your name that you don't have to pay for. Don't worry. Our funding partner actually puts the money down for the business. So you're going to get it pre-approved by the private lending company. Our funding partner is going to pay for it. Right then and there, you're going to earn, from the actual flips themselves, you're going to earn $200 up front from every single business that you find that the partner puts the money down for. And then at the end, when it actually closes, you're going to earn an extra $1,000 off each one of those. And your company specifically, the one you buy in your name, is going to earn you the $20,000 per month, even though we're using our money to pay for it. So for the next 25 months, this is what life looks like. You're going to talk to business owners. You're going to see their financials. You're going to get them under LOI. You're going to put one a month in your name. We're going to close for you. And then you're going to make that $20,000 per month off the one you close, as well as you're going to make that $1,200 in total, $200 up front, $1,000 at closing, off of every single person that you get under LOI for us that we turn around and sell. That will be your life for the next 25 months. Why 25? Because even if all of us superstars that know how to increase the EBITDAs of companies do nothing for the next 25 months to increase any of the EBITDAs, even if none of our cross promotion partners promote for us at all, even if we don't find any other businesses other than the ones that we're buying that want to sell alongside of us, at this pace, we'll have $50 to $100 million in EBITDA by month 25 as a worst case scenario, which completely changes the numbers that I even quote everybody, because everything that you hear me talk about is a 10 cap when we exit. But if we get to $50 to $100 million range, that's a 15 to an 18 cap range. So we'll make an even crazier amount of money than I was even talking about. But just as it is in general, you're going to have 25 companies under your belt. You're going to have an EBITDA, collectively of $5 or $10 million. And then you're going to have 20% of that. So let's say 20% of 10 million is 2 million. That's going to be times 10 when we sell, if it's just a 10 cap. So you'll make $20 million when we exit. Or the 15 or 18 cap is almost double that. I'm not even going to project those numbers out there, but it'd be like $35 or $40 million off of the work that we put in for 25 months. And then here's the craziest thing. Because we have the foundation laid, None of these companies get to make us sign a non-compete. They'll all make us sign an exclusivity deal, which means they have to pay us more the next time we exit with them to get to do business with us again. God is so good. God is so good. If you feel like everything that you've learned properly applies here, even better than the areas that you learned it in, I do too. Oh my goodness. God is good. I appreciate you. I'm so excited to get to do this with you. That's how easy it is, guys. We're going to Biz Buy Sell. We're putting in the right filters. We're sending out the copy and paste message. We're signing the NDA. They're signing the LOI and partnership agreement we send over. And then from there, you're getting $200 in your pocket. And when the actual exit happens, you're getting $1,000 in your pocket. As well as when your business closes, you're getting $20,000 in your pocket. And then that's life for 25 straight months until 8 figures comes in from what we've been doing for 25 straight months. I appreciate y'all. I'm excited.